Alright, Scrubs, today we're playing a little game called PinOut, and it's a kind of an endless pinball game that you play for time, and the best part about it is the soundtrack, really. It's a real retro type soundtrack, and I'm going to turn it on here.
I'm slightly concerned about this since the developer's name is
Mediocre. That's the best part. I love it. It's great. And then you click the right and the left side to do the bumpers.
Okay.
And at the top, you can see you're racing against the clock.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta get this down. Alright.
Yeah, well, take your time. We can cut out how horrible you are.
Oh, I'm gonna be terrible. I was never a good pinball player. I never really enjoyed playing pinball that much.
Yeah, it's addictive, and that's why we're doing the videos, because I got really addicted to it in, like, the space. I probably put 10 hours into this over the weekend.
Pinball games aren't bad. It's just kind of like pinball itself. It was never like I was always playing the fighters and stuff.
It was always a big quarter eater just for you to go in one place. The great thing about this game is you just keep going forward, and it's kind of like an endless...
So even if I played this for like 8 hours and I never lost a ball, like it would just keep going? Or it would just probably repeat itself, like it eventually hits a wall?
No, actually that's not the way it works. The way it works is there are 7 levels, I think. And each level has its own like theme music and like kind of retro theme. I believe the next one's green.
I just need to go after those, man. Those little chutes there.
Yeah, and if you get those chutes with the dots in them, that's extra time. Each time is a second. Right now you're down to like 17 seconds.
Okay, so you like have to hit this little thing.
Yeah, you have to get it.
Shooting way too soon.
Yeah,
okay.
And it's gonna take some time to get used to. So this was a good like practice round. And like once it gets down to 10 seconds, it'll start counting down. And
out of time.
Darn. So yeah, you can go ahead and try again. And before you click, go ahead and back out real quick. Just hit the pause button. And hit menu. And then just click out of the menu. And then you can scroll up and see all the different levels. There's the base level, level 1, level 2. Level 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then past 7, you do go for infinity. It basically repeats everything over. You take all the time that you have left over at the end of the 7th level, and you just go forever. That little star up there is how far I've made it, on 67.5 seconds left.
Let's get in this.
So, yeah, right now you're playing from the overtime. So you have, you basically have 60 seconds to go as far as you want. I would recommend just like starting from level 1 though.
Yeah, I just want to check out the star level. The star was very intriguing to me when I see a star.
So you can try and beat my time if you'd like.
Well, I'll beat it. That's what I do. I shatter people's... Oh,
yeah, it didn't. Yeah.
Tilts would be awesome there.
It is really aggravating whenever you get up to some of the higher levels. It starts throwing like decoy balls that your ball can bump into. And it's like super bullshit. And
decoy
it's like
balls.
Yeah, like decoy balls. There are other balls that get like caught up with your like it can either hit your ball and knock it off course of where you want it to go, or like your ball and another ball can hit the bumper at the same time, and your bumper won't travel as far. Won't like hit it as hard.
There's so many different like balls jokes that are coming to mind right now, and I'm trying to stay away from all of them.
No, get them out of your system real quick.
Super corny, probably.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody wants to hear me.
Just like your poop, super corny, and nobody wants to talk about it.
Ho ho ho.
First joke.
Ho ho ho. All right, so we'll start from 1. See what we can do here.
Or start from the base. This is like you didn't get out of the tutorial level, so I'm a little bit worried. Worst thing that happens is we can like cut around it and wait until you get better. It's really an easy game to play, and the best part, in my opinion, of the whole game is the soundtrack. Once you get to level 3, that's when like the lyrics start to kick in. And there's a really awesome song. We're gonna put a link to the soundtrack of yeah. We're gonna put a link to the soundtrack in the description of the video if you just want to listen to the soundtrack. The thing about it is, I paid $2, and that means you can start from checkpoints. If you don't pay $2 and you just use the free version of the game, you have to start over from the beginning every time you run out of time.
Oh, we're back here again.
So it's kind of pay to win, but not really, because you can, I've done it, you can go through every single level in one shot. It is just really hard.
Are there microtransactions, or is that the only
nope.
one?
Yeah, that is it. They only want $2 from you, and that's it. There might be an update in the future. And yeah, you just made it to level 1. And I'll let you listen to some of the music here.
I got the skills, man. I need some good, like, gamey music. I've been playing...
Oh, we'll shut up and listen to the music.
Playing,
We'll shut up and listen to music once you get to the good music. Level 3 is where it starts to kick off. And then if you don't get there because we can just skip to that level.
Yeah, it'll be good. I've been playing Forza Horizon 3 with my brother all morning. And
oh yeah.
One of the greatest things that I hope every game in the future adds is that like
the Warthog, right?
Well, one of the radio stations is actually like Groove Music.
Oh,
so
yeah?
if you have a Groove Music account, you can like create playlists on Groove Music and play it through that.
Oh, another awesome part of this game is like there's mini games inside the game that you're about to find out. This first one's called Laser Racer, and you use the flip pads to move this car over at the top of the screen.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah.
Didn't even last long enough for you to finish describing
it. I know, and I think there's 3 different game types, and we'll talk about them as we get to them. But that's the one where you go left, right, where it's the car, where it's like the retro racer game, and then there's one that's kind of like Flappy Bird, where you're a spaceship. You just hit the bumpers and go up and down. And then there's one where you're just playing asteroids. And whatever your score is extra time that's added to your clock at the end of the game. There's also upgrades you can get that like slow down time, let you move in whatever direction you want without the bumpers or the flappers. And there's one that like doubles your time bonus. Every time you hit like one of those little white dots, you get 2 seconds instead of 1 second. And I make it to the next level. Good job. Oh no.
Cheap.
That was pretty cheap. Let it go to this. There you go.
Give me those flips.
Yeah.
Tilts, whatever.
And the music gets a little bit more intense every level.
That was always the funny thing I used to see at the arcade back in the Great Depression when they had those. But
yeah.
You'd see people playing pinball and they'd get so into it, and they all had their little tricks that they thought would like make them win. So you'd see people just like beating the shit out of the pinball machine. Like if the ball was starting to go a certain way, they just start like tipping it, almost damn near tipping it over. You'd have the arcade people getting all pissed, coming up yelling at them.
Yeah.
Because they'd like.
But the lyrics for the song, I guess, kick in on whatever level this is. This orange level. I thought it was level 3, but I guess it's level 2. But it's like the 3rd level that you play in.
Fifth Element soundtrack.
That it is basically the fifth. It is like if the Tron soundtrack and the Fifth Element soundtrack had a baby. That's what the soundtrack would be, and I love it. And I know it's probably not everybody's thing, but I really enjoyed it. And when I was playing it, I like had the self-control to not just go look up the whole soundtrack until I finished the game.
All right, this is. Okay, this spot's getting kind of, there we go.
Yeah.
This part
was
starting
tricky.
to piss me off a little bit.
No, yeah, it's tricky. So because I paid my like $2, whenever you fail here, just go ahead and start over from wherever you were. It'll make the video go smoother.
My dog doesn't understand the concept of a dog door gate.
Yeah, a baby gate.
Continue
okay, so yeah,
two.
it was level 2 that the lyrics start on. I was wrong.
Continue.
And there are achievements for this game. Like one of them is to beat the whole thing in one go. But like nobody really goes for achievements on like phone games. And if they do, for me it's always like, oh, someone's already like hacked the game and gotten like 999 on all the leaderboards, so what's the point in getting achievements?
This spot is kind of tough.
Yeah, it's a little bit tricky. You're gonna want to get into one of those channels on the right or the left. There you go.
Just hitting it too soon on each one of these.
Yeah, like you can hit it like right off the very tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
What is that? That little star thing that's floating.
Oh, that's a... I believe that's a power-up. The games are like little joystick logos, and that's a power-up logo. Now you're going to be able to choose a power-up. You can either motion link, which the timer only ticks when the ball moves. So like if you're...
Which is pretty much always.
Yeah, which is pretty much always. So it's not a great like power-up. Or you can pick a random one.
I meant to hit random, but that's how coordinated I am. I totally...
That's okay. So like if you want to take a second and like just use the flapper to stop the ball from moving and take a break, it'll stop.
Ooh.
You still got.
I keep forgetting that single paddle's right there, man.
I always just assume there's a paddle. And you're gonna want to go down the middle, I believe.
Uh-oh.
There you go. Oh, you hit it too soon off the...
Uh-oh.
Oh, now you get to play Laser Racer again.
Let's see if I can put on a little better of a performance here.
Yeah.
I'm not good with those double flips.
I think that was the exact same score you got last time, too. Better than you thought, but worse than you'd hoped.
Oh, man. Brutal.
That's real disheartening, too, like when it falls past where you had already progressed to. You got some time back there, though. So what do you think of the game so far? I don't know how you feel about, like, retro stuff, like...
I mean, it seems like a fun little, like
Kung Fury or whatnot. Yeah, that's basically this. So let's see what power-up we have here. This power-up is a slow motion one, which is pretty cool. It just makes everything go in slow motion.
Oh my. Oops.
Oh. There you go. So other than that, there's not a whole lot to say about this game, just that it's like really awesome. And I would say that it's worth spending $2 or $3 on to get to be able to play through the whole thing. You can like spend forever. Those are turrets where you just hit the flappers to launch the ball, and you just pick a channel.
Get in there. Probably should have picked the one that actually had little time pieces in it.
It's fine. I paid $2, so even if you fail, you can start over again.
Play to win. Pay to win.
Well, no, it's not. It's not pay to win because you can win. It is possible to win, but it's more enjoyable of an experience if you just pay the $2 or $3.
Oh!
Oh, you missed both of those.
It's that skill, man.
That's the worst. So I guess just go in the turret again, or try to make up your time.
Or just go way
You're like
back.
at the end too.
Just go as far back as you can. That was the whole plan here.
Yep.
Out of time.
So if you want, you can just go ahead and start from 4, so we can show everyone every level.
Start from 4.
And this is the Hoth level.
Member Hoth.
Member Hoth. Members Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, member. Come on. They did it again. Oop.
The hypest gameplay right here.
I know, right? Probably at the edge of your seat if you're watching this.
Well, if you're watching this, that means this means I forgot to cut it out to try and make us look better.
Oh. That's like a whole.
Oh my god. Right there. That was the whole thing. You got nothing. You traveled 0 distance. Just go to 5. Just go to 5.
That was a good one.
Oh, you going?
Oh,
you gonna
dude,
try
I
again?
can't just give up like that.
So I'll give you like this pro tip right here. You see those little arrows that are on the ground? You're gonna want to aim for those arrows. Those are where like channels are that'll get you to the next flapper or whatever.
Flapper.
I call them flapper. That's what they're supposed to be, right?
I guess.
I can't remember if they're supposed to be bumpers or flappers. Because aren't bumpers the thing the balls like bounce off of at the top of the cabinet?
I don't know.
Yeah, this level's pretty unforgiving.
Alright, there we go. Dude, get over to that. Just let it go, Evan. Just let it go.
See, and that's the thing. That's why it's super addicting for me. Is it's just so disheartening whenever you see it drop like that. Once we get to the higher levels, you'll be able to see there will be balls that are red. They're like decoy balls.
This level
they're the worst.
And this level and I just were not getting along.
That's okay. Go to the next one, man. It's fine.
On to the next one. For real?
Oh, Evan, come on.
Well, I didn't know it was a timing thing, man.
So you want to rag on the Flash some more while we've got time to waste?
It's almost not as much fun. I really... One of these days, we're going to get all three of us together, and the goal is going to be to make Ethan cry. I think it'll be doable.
I don't know. He's a pretty chill individual.
I know. I'm just kidding, but... I really don't even mind the Flash that much. It's just fun to make fun of him, because he is kind of a pussy.
Aren't you afraid you're going to get locked in a room in Denmark somewhere? For all the trolling you're doing with Ethan?
It could happen. It very well could. This game's taking my attention way too heavily here.
No, it's okay. I'll just make
Which makes it even better to be like,
yeah,
hey, I'm paying attention, everybody, and
yeah.
I'm still doing terrible.
Maybe one day we'll get like paid to do this, or maybe we'll just get the games for free. Like, hey, make a video out of our game.
That's my goal in life, not to spend money on games.
And just like have
the
them sent to
Xbox
your
sale
door
is
for
going
free.
on right now, and it's gonna destroy me. Everything is just.
I just want to be able to.
Great deal.
I want to be able to afford
Dude,
to have a sale on Xbox or like Steam ruin me.
It's just all stuff where it's like, hey, that's something I may play in like 4 months when I'm done playing all the stuff I'm already playing. And that's the cheapest. I'll find it, so I'll take it.
So the only thing I think this game is missing is like a 6 Snake Eater song ripoff, right? Like from Metal Gear Solid 3.
Or a multiplayer component, that'd be kind of cool.
That'd be pretty cool. This game only came out like 2 weeks ago. So, and I don't know if you can see in there, but like if you hold your flappers while you're in there, it like gets you to the... and it's just going in a circle unless you hold the flappers while you're in there. Yeah.
Oh.
So if you want to go to the next level, we can. You made it about halfway through that one.
The skill is real.
Yep. And I believe this is where they started introducing the distraction balls. Yeah, there was one. See, it hit your flapper.
Cheap.
Yeah. Try to get that power up. I was stuck on this level for like 5 hours. It was the worst. I'll tell you right now, you have to go up the left side if you wanted to, if you want to get like a speed boost.
Get out of here, Red Ball. Alright, we're moving a little bit.
Yeah,
here.
so the hypest gameplay, that's one of those things where you're going to have to hold your left flapper once you get in. Hold it. There you go.
Space rocks.
Yeah, and this is the asteroids one. So use your flappers to move your triangle.
Oh, it's already firing.
Yeah, you don't have to press anything.
I thought I was having to like keep.
So you got an awesome score of 1.
Yep. I'm just continuing to
Good
show
games.
off the strengths of this game.
Good games done slow, and you just hit yourself in the back out of it.
Dude.
Ugh. The cringe is strong, Evan.
I told you at the beginning of this, I'm not a pinball guy.
That's okay.
Oh. We made some distance, though.
Yeah, we got up there.
Maybe
and
not
traveled
ever.
all the way back. It's okay.
We showed a look at that, man.
Yeah.
We did all right.
Yeah, so let's go to level 7.
We're doing this. We're helping out the developers. We don't
Oh
want to
yeah,
show full
yeah.
levels.
I'm sure mediocre studios really needs our help with their
Well, we don't want to show
billions of dollars in app
We don't want to
sales.
show the full levels because people, you know.
Oh yeah. People are gonna want to play this for the story.
Man, I gotta buy this right now so I can see the rest of those levels. Get these fucking red balls out of here. Pissing me off.
It just gets worse. There we go. You got one. And see, now this is a pretty cool mechanic. You have to go through both those chutes to unlock those doors. See, there's one. And there's two.
Well, we did that pretty.
Yeah, you did that way easier than I did my first time.
Now
But now you can't get through and you have 5 seconds.
Oh.
There we go. Oh, God. Oh, man.
I do want to give that one another try.
Go ahead,
we were
yeah.
going okay. I mean, it was
Do what
so
you have
smooth.
to. Okay,
Opening
so
the
this
chutes-
is your first try on this level, right, Evan?
Yeah. Opening the chutes was so smooth.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of went to hell from there. And here we go.
You went all the way back to the previous level.
Hey, in case people wanted to see how the last
Yeah,
level
yeah,
ended.
of course. Yeah, you want
Just
to.
wanted to show them the ending.
You got to make sure it was on purpose.
Everything.
It was
Everything
a.
I do is on purpose.
It was a game fact.
Everything I do, there's reasoning behind. Like.
So what's the
just
reasoning
hanging out on
behind hitting the ball really far and wasting a lot of time?
The red ball is upsetting
Oh my
me, dude.
God.
The red ball is upsetting me. Look at this. Oh, we're getting some good distance.
Oh
back
man, now you
now.
get to see like you're going back on your last.
Hey, I
statement.
beat the level.
You beat the level. There you
I
go.
beat
We'll
level
cut that
6.
together and make it look like you beat the last level.
Give this one more shot. There's all this red. There's just too much red on here. It's scaring me because anybody who watches horror movies and stuff knows that red is one of the colors that are used quite often.
Well, because
scare
humans are
people.
afraid of blood, right?
Yeah.
Whether
That's why.
you know it or not, like psychologically,
There
you're
we
going to be
go.
afraid of blood.
Okay, so we want to hit it from like, dude.
You're going to want middle, like
You
the
son
middle of
a
the paddle.
Bitch.
Like, there you go.
Uh-oh. I wasn't even paying attention to where I was shooting those. Oh!
Oh, and you missed all the extra. There you go. You got 6 seconds now.
That's enough. To do nothing.
Right against the wall.
Hey, we made some better
Oh.
distance that time. Not good distance, but better distance.
Well, we've been playing this for about 22 minutes. I think it's probably
more
time to
than
call
enough.
it a... Yeah, I think it's probably time to call it time. Do you want to give the Infinite, like, another real quick run? I know you did that at the beginning.
I can give the Infinite another run.
Yeah.
I don't remember
And I believe what it does, I've only played the Infinite, like, a couple times. It just loops all the levels over and over again in, like, a see-through mode. And there's just no power-ups and no extra time on the clock.
No power-ups, no extra time. Oh my gosh, dude. Go through so smoothly at first, and then when you have to do it again,
You're thinking about it too much, man.
I am thinking about it too much. I'm not letting this be mindless like it should be. There we go. Keep it going. Or fall right through the middle. You know. I can work with either. There we go. Oh, come on, dude. It's okay. I want it on the right. Well, it's not going to go right. I wanted it. There we go. Ooh. There we go. See, that was getting much better.
So,
And then fail.
So while we're here, do you think that Disney will make more Tron movies?
I think Disney should make more Tron movies.
Yeah,
Anything
with
to
like
get
no
rid
name
of the
actors
stink of the
and
last
Jeff
one.
Bridges.
Yeah, Jeff Bridges. He should be in it.
Well, that was us playing PinOut, 100% all gameplay ever on the iPad.
Best you'll find.
Would you recommend this app for like time wasty stuff, Evan?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if I'd waste $2 on it because I don't think I'd be a big like. I'm that kind of guy that would want to do it all in like one run without checkpoints. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean when you pay $2 though, it lets you practice the levels individually, so you'd be able to.
That's $2 that could be spent on a Nacho Slim Jim.
Well,
So.
yeah, or buying a Flash toy just so you could burn it in front of Ethan.
That's about all they're worth. $2.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. All right, guys. Well, see you next time.